night won't let me sleep again. Your name is heavy in my head. Every promise we once made feels like words we never said. I count the cracks along the wall, try to stand but always fall. Maybe tomorrow I'll be okay. Maybe tomorrow the pain will fade. But tonight I'm lost inside the blue. Tomorrow feels so far without you. Morning comes but nothing's new. Same empty room, same missing you. I smile for the world outside, but inside I'm barely alive. I tell myself to just hold on, but the nights are always long. Maybe tomorrow I'll be okay. Maybe tomorrow I'll find my way. But tonight I'm breaking in two. Tomorrow hurts when it's without you. If tomorrow ever comes without your voice, without your love, I hope my heart learns how to breathe, even if it's slowly. Final. Maybe tomorrow I'll survive. Maybe tomorrow I'll feel alive. But tonight I'm saying goodbye to the dreams we call forever. Tomorrow I'll try again.
Is this the end? Will I see you on the other side? I wonder, oh I wonder, is it a sign? As I feel myself slip away, I wonder, oh I wonder, this must be how it feels when it's all over. This must be how it feels when it all fades away. It gets dark, it gets cold, you start to see your whole life before scared. This must be how it feels when it's all over. This must be how it feels when it all fades away. It gets dark, it gets cold, you start to see your whole life before your eyes. But there's a light, you just can't look away. It's like a fire in a way. And now there's only silence, calm in my fear, shooting as the dawn. I can feel you, I'm not alone. The light fades, love gently holds on. The weight is gone, I'm not alone. The keys rang down the hallway as they opened up my door. Said the preacher's waiting for me if I needed talking more. I ain't prayed in 20 summers, ain't much left for me to say. They've got a dead man walking, and they're walking me today. I was drinking in the corner when they burst the tavern door, dragged me out before I'd finished, boots still muddy on the floor. Didn't matter what I told them, every shout was overrun. They'd already picked their villain long before the crime was done. I'm a dead man walking softly with a noose ahead in sight. I've done wrong enough for dying, but not what they hang tonight. Let the whisper take my name now. Let the gallows have its say. I'm a dead man walking humble for sin I didn't pay. The yard was filled with faces, none I reckoned as a friend. Just a sea of hungry judgment, waiting gladly for my end. But I walked without a tremble, for my peace was carved and made. They can hang the man before them, but the truth won't join the grave. The hangman checked his knot and met my gaze without a word. Guess he's tangled up in duty, same as sinners gone unheard. I just nodded like a brother who'd been walking fate's own way. Ain't no shame in meeting justice when it ain't your debt to pay. I'm a dead man walking softly, with a noose ahead inside. I've done wrong enough for dying, but not what they hang tonight. Let the whole damn town be certain they saw justice won today. I'm a dead man walking innocent, and that truth won't fade away.
The coffee's still hot, but the kitchen is cold. A story for two that'll never be told. I woke up reaching for a hand that wasn't there, just a handful of silence in the morning air. Your side of the mattress is perfectly still. I try to ignore it, but I know I never will. There's a dent in the pillow where you laid your head. Now it's just a desert in a king-size bed. I'm living in the corners, I'm hiding in the light, 'cause the middle of the room doesn't feel quite right. Every shadow is shaped like the way you move. I've got nothing left to gain and everything to prove. And oh, the room is getting wider and the walls are closing in. I'm a ghost inside a house where your memory's wearing thin. I'm staring at the hollow where the shadows kept just a cold empty canyon in the space where you slept. still feel the ghost of the girl who used to love me the most. A cold, empty canyon in the space where you slept. Just a space, just an empty space. Where you slept. Kept your picture in my pocket, the one in olive green, the bravest man in uniform that I have ever seen. You said the border's quiet, but I see it on the news. The mountains where the wind blows cold and there's so much left to lose. I'm growing taller every day, just like you told me to. But the hallway feels so empty, Dad, without a trace of you. So how are you, Daddy? Are you staying warm tonight? Do the stars above the trenches shine a little bit of light? I know you're standing on the line to keep us safe and free, but when you're done defending them, come back and play with me. Mom says you're a hero, that you're fighting for the land, but I just miss the way it feels to hold your heavy hand. Do you think about our backyard? Do you miss our Sunday game? Or is it hard to hear my voice when you're wrapped in smoke and flame? I wrote a letter yesterday, I hope it finds its way to the edge of the horizon where the soldiers have to stay. They call you a protector, a soldier and a scout, but I'm the one who knows the things that you don't speak about. The way you love your coffee, the way you make me laugh. I don't want a medal, Dad, I just want my other half. How are you, Daddy? Is the winter almost through? Is the enemy retreating? Are they lonely just like you? I know you're standing on the line to keep us safe and free, but when you're done defending them, come back and play with me. Daddy, stay safe. I'll be waiting by the door.
Oh, I don't know, God, I don't know where to start or where to go. What happened? You had me at hello. The skyline looks so bright. Sorry, darling, this feeling I can't fight. Years have taken their toll. I've just lost sight of the end goal. Kids have come and gone, but this clock ticks on. We don't look at each other the same. I know it is me, go ahead and blame. It is just time to close this door. I just don't love you anymore. This game I don't wanna play. Just tired of keeping score. I just don't love you anymore. That white dress you wore. My feet are so far from the shore. I just don't love you anymore. Sparks are not flames, just a reminder of what we had. Looking back on it, there is no reason to be mad. So much passion just reduced to ashes. You can't move on from yesterday, and I am too far gone to show you a better way. I can't talk to you about how I feel. This life doesn't even feel real. You don't do them things you used to do. By the end of the day, we should be through. You said now and forever. Somewhere down the line it got severed. These feelings I can't stop and ignore. I just don't love you anymore. This game I don't wanna play. Just tired of keeping score. I just don't love you anymore. That white dress you wore. My feet are so far from the shore. I just don't love you anymore. Sparks are not flames, just a reminder of what we had. Looking back on it, there is no reason to be mad. So much passion just reduced to ashes. These feelings I can't stop and ignore. I just don't love you anymore. I just don't love you anymore.
I kept the secrets under lock and key, in a room where only you could ever be. I started writing on the very first night, when your laugh turned the darkness into light. I'm cataloging every look you give. The only way I really wanna live is memorizing every line of your soul, until the broken parts are finally whole. Page 1 was the way you said my name. Page 2, nothing's ever been the same. Now the ink is bleeding through the sheet, 'cause you make every heartbeat skip a beat. It's all here in the love diaries, 1,000 chapters of our memories. I'm the prince, but you're the royalty, locked in a bond of pure loyalty. Every morning, every midnight view, the only story that I tell is you. Yeah, it's all here in the love diaries. I wrote about the day we walked in the rain, how you saw my joy and you felt my pain. I tucked a pebble from a rose in the spine to remind me of the moment you were mine. There's a section for the way you drink your tea, and a chapter on how you rescued me from the towers and the shadows of the past. I finally found a love that's built to last. Let the poets try to find the words. The most beautiful song I've ever heard isn't written in the stars or the sky. It's written in the way we say hi. Volume 1, Volume 2, Volume 10. I'll never reach the end, I'll just start again. It's all here in the love diaries, 1,000 chapters of our memories. I'm a prince, but you're the royalty, locked in a bond of pure loyalty. Every morning, every midnight view, the only story that I tell is you. Yeah, it's all here in the love diaries. Keep the pen moving, don't close the book yet. My favorite chapter hasn't happened yet. Yeah, it's you. Always you. The coffee's getting cold on the nightstand, and the clock is ticking louder than before. I'm tracing every line upon my own hand, waiting for your shadow at the door. The city's humming through the window pane, but it's a frequency I don't quite know. I'm terrified of waking to the rain and having nowhere left for me to go. I know I said I'm strong enough to stand, but I'm sinking like I'm walking through the sand. If the walls start closing in, I'll lose my breath, and there's nothing but this silence left. So don't leave me alone in the quiet, don't leave me alone. recognize the way you leave the room, like you practiced at the art of moving on. But I'm living in the echo in the gloom, counting every second till the dawn. Is it easy for you just to walk away? Does the air feel lighter when you're free? Because I'm begging for a reason just to stay, and I'm begging you to stay right here with me. I'll be the anchor, I'll be the shore, I'll be whatever you're looking for. Just don't turn the light out, don't say goodbye. I'm not ready for the well to run dry. No, don't leave me alone in the quiet. Don't leave me alone with my head. I'm a spark that is looking for a riot, instead of just a ghost inside this bed. I can handle the storm, I can handle the dark, as long as I can feel your steady heart. The world is too big to face on my own, so please don't leave me alone. Don't leave me alone. The house is getting cold. Don't leave me alone. I'm losing my hope. Just stay, just stay.
The coffee's cold, the sky is gray today. I'm caught in loops of things I meant to say. The world is loud, a constant heavy hum. I'm counting seconds till the day is done. But then I see your keys beside the door, and I don't feel that heavy anymore. It's in the way you say my name, like a secret that the wind became. You pull me back from the edge of the dark, with just a look, with just a spark. You are the reason I keep holding on, the steady light that's waiting at the dawn. When the road is steep and my heart is thin, you're the only race I wanna win. Through every maybe and every why, you are the reason I even try. I used to think that I could stand alone, built a castle out of ice and stone. But silence is a lonely place to be, until you came and broke the lock from me. Now every dream I'm chasing down the line has your passion in the design. You are the reason I keep holding on, the steady light that's waiting at the dawn. When the road is steep and my heart is thin, you're the only race I want to win. Through every maybe and every why, you are the reason I even try. It's not the grand gestures or the silver and gold, it's the quietest stories that never get told. It's the way you stay when I'm hard to love. You're the only thing I'm certain of. You are the reason I keep holding on, the steady light that's waiting at the dawn. When the road is steep and my heart is thin, you're the only race I want to win. Through every maybe and every why, you are the reason I even try. Yeah, you're the reason. Just you, the only reason. He's sitting on a tailgate, hood up against the grate, watching the red dirt turn to a river of clay. He's got a static on the radio, a bluesy kind of sound, thinking about the night they danced before it all went down. He wipes a drop of water off a photo on the dash. Two kids in the summer before the lightning and the crash. Now he's checking his phone, but the screen stays dark. Just a cold-hearted rhythm in a lonely trailer park. She's staring at the ceiling in a room in the city. The neon from the street makes the raindrops look pretty. But she don't feel beautiful, she just feels used, like an old R&B record, scratched up and bruised. She puts on a sweater just to smell the wood smoke. Now the tears and the rain, they both feel like a joke. She wants to call his number, but she's frozen in the fear that the storm in her heart is all he's gonna hear. And the clouds are closing in like a heavy iron gate. One heart is early and the other's too late. The thunder is a drum and the wind is a sigh. And I miss you while the rain is washing out the gravel on the driveway. I miss you
long cold stretch of a memory I'm trying so hard to unitch. Yeah, the thunder is a rhythm, but it's hollow in vain. Baby, I miss you while the rain. It's a country kind of heartbreak written in the mud. It's an R&B sorrow flowing through the blood. He's out in the country, she's lost in the town, but they're both looking up while the sky's falling down. Yeah, I miss you while the rain is washing out the gravel on the driveway. I miss you while the rain is blurring out the signs along the highway. There's no us in the forecast, just a long cold stretch of a memory I'm trying so hard to unitch. Yeah, the thunder is a rhythm, but it's hollow in vain. Baby, I miss you while the rain falling down. He's missing her, she's missing him, just a ghost in the storm. Yeah, I miss you while the rain